What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Cannonfodder. We're back once more with some more Rise of Industry today, and I started building our new mattress making facilities off camera, and then realized that honestly, really, I should have been recording, so here we are. Yes, I'm an idiot. Tell me something I don't know. But yeah, so we've stopped sending our mattresses from our textile factory over here and our large frames. They're just now going directly to west. This guy has a bit of a backlog to burn through, so we'll let him do that, and then we'll close down the facility and also get some money from the refund of the building. In the meantime, we have set up production over here of berries and cotton. We have set up a dye factory and a fibers factory, as well as sending those guys also out to... Let's do that now. The stores nearby. So there is that as well now. We are selling stuff to our hardware store. So any excess cotton that we get from our plantation here is being sent off, as well as given over to our textile factory over here. It's got a little bit built up there in storage, and then our fibers as well as our dye is now being sent over here as well. We also have the ability to make the different kinds of fabrics too, so let's set that up right now. So we've got 7 and 8 here. 7 will make lights. I believe 8's. Steel processing is going to be coming from a very long ass way away. So I'm thinking that maybe... Where is our wholesaler? We start making use of our wholesaler and just buy it straight up. Ah, we can only buy those things here because they're the only things being supplied. I see. You guys want small furniture frames and large furniture frames. You want mattresses though, so we're gonna have to set up a whole bundle of stuff. Really? Yikes. I don't particularly want... We can't get... Yeah. We'll have to ship the iron in, which is rather unfortunate at this point. Okay. So the iron will have to come from here, and unfortunately it's got to go the long way around, which I'm not keen on, as you might well understand. So we've got full rights there. We don't have anything here in Napegor. The logistical permit is a mill. And the logistics permit here is also a mill. 1.1 million. So we have to cut across here. Could probably just cut straight through there and then over. That's still... We'd have to go through you or you. That's only 600. That's only 600,000. Okay, so we go via Cliff Planning Office, Bolden Planning Office, and then into Kingham. But instead of using trucks and building down roads, we build rail. Now, track's quite expensive to build, so this is a long-term solution that we're thinking of. But for now, we are going to have to send our steel, or at least part of it. We have a tiny backlog. We'd be better off sending our cast iron to another set of smelters. there's iron there, and then the only other place for iron is over here. This is problematic. Incredibly problematic. I mean, let's set it up and see how we do. So realistically, we're going to need 2 of those. So number 13 will be making large furniture frames. Carpentry 11 all the way over there, yeah. Carpentry 12, this guy will go to carpentry number 13. And carpentry number 13 is going to have to go to the construction office for now. Start making some of that money back. It's there's a fairly decent backlog there, so maybe we can send it off to our instead of sending it to the ironmonger, we'll have to send it to our logistics depot number 2. One truck each. Yep, we'll have to set up one more trade route. This is going to be quite the expensive trip, however. Number 6. So let's find out from 2. We'll be sending our steel. Adding our stop of 6. Yikes. Both of those to number 7. There we go. Then number 7 will be both going to the yep, there, and then to the factory next door as well. And you also will be going to the factory at number 8. I wonder if we can actually sell you commercially as well. There isn't really an ironmongery close by, so any steel was just going straight to there. Mildly problematic. But that's a very, very, very long trip. Maybe that'll work, I don't know. Anyway, logistics wise. So we do have our train terminal, so we can start building those. However, I'd like to start upgrading that first before we do anything else. And over here it might be a little overkill, to be honest. We could honestly, we already have it set up as a 1-to-1? I think we do. Carpentry 1 to carpentry 2, there's those two there. And the other two that are making stuff is... no? 5 and 6. So we've got 2 making logs for just straight up selling. We got a lot of cotton. We're getting closer to finish. So 23 more mattresses, 23 more bed frames coming out of that. Cool. And then once that's done, I think we might just shrink this down a bit. Because we don't need 2 sets of these guys. 1 would actually be more than enough, if I'm completely honest. And that would cut some costs. And cut our building upkeep quite drastically. I would assume, however, it would also cut our income drastically too. How much? I can't quite be certain. You still don't have a deal. There's nothing here at the wholesaler either. Oh no, maybe we can. It's textile factory number 8. We could also send the logistics out to there. I wonder if that would be worth it though, from 5 to 6. So send it to 5. How many bed things do you have? You got 3, nice. Oh, so it'll buy it when it has some. Right, but because there's not a steel producing industry close by, it's not actually going to be producing anything. Any steel. I see. Which means we have to wait for the steel to come from elsewhere. Eesh. Elsewhere being a very long bloody way away. Could sell the timber locally, that's for certain. Let's leave it on 3 for now. Come back through there and into that one. Right, okay, I see. So we're selling our wood there, we're selling our cotton. Hey, we've got some steel in here finally. Nice. Oh, damn. Okay. Sure. Deluxe bed frames. Large furniture base and mattresses. We can actually make that now. Send you to here. Carpentry number 14. And then send you out to carpentry 14. There we go. In fact, I'm actually going to drop the amount of trucks going to the hardware store just to keep the amount of wood coming through here up-ish. Then you have a backlog because your destination storage is full. So sell a few more of you off that way. You're fine as is. And then you go straight to the home goods store. Let's turn the alert off because I know your storage is always going to be full and there's not a whole lot I can do about that. But that's that one done. Let's look over here now. You are still going. 19 more. Fair enough. I'll probably need to do some figuring out of how I'm going to shrink this bit here down after a while. Because we will no longer be needing as many of those. So to be honest, I could cut out like, I don't know, 4 of these, so 9, 10, 7 and 8, and then cut down the 2, yeah, so like from 5 down to 10, we cut like a whole 5 of them out. Yeah. Okay. So we'll stop sending wood to 7, 8, 9, and 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep sending it to 3 and 4. It's fine. These guys will just send all of our wood. Let's just send it all to number 3. These guys can run through their backlog of however many they have until they've got no more resources. So keep running until their supply is gone. Ditto with these guys. We'll keep going until their supply of wood is gone. Because we can still sell that resource off, and then once that's all gone through, I'll just refund the buildings to myself. And that will go into helping us build more other things, like a train line from a starting area of West down to Kingham. I like the way that works. Why are you full? Because reasons. We should be selling you off as well. Construction goods. There we go. Because if I'm completely honest, the only thing that we need up here, we're going to need small furniture frames for both of those. We are selling glassware, which is good, because this will have to be shipped in from Kingham. Barrels will need to stop production of at some point, but I'll only do that once we've got our refrigerators and the rest of our furniture up and running. Mattresses will still be making. Although, honest, I think we could probably be making a few more of those. We've got the steel and we've got the fabric production for it. These guys are just sitting idle here now because they can't go anywhere. Yeah, the only place that I can actually sell that is over in at the clothing store. I think there's only one clothing store in our entire map, and that's down in Kingham. But let's finish off the episode by looking at what we've got here for points. It's an industry point. Love industry points. Let's buy ourselves a brewery and distillery. Why? Because reasons. And that will allow us to access the next time we get points in this. We'll be able to start with our home goods factory and our petrochemical factory, because plastics is important. We'll probably do the petrochem factory first for that reason. We go chemicals into plastics, and then that will, let's pause the game for now, that will make us the bottles, oil and gas, which, do we have oil and gas gatherers yet? We've got a gas pump. We do not have the oil drill yet. And our nearest oil is actually all the way out over here. That's a bit of a hike. Alright. And the water is all in this guy's area anyway. Other oils, so they've got one there. Screen tearing. Believe me, it's bad for me too. Ugh. Offshore oil up there. Oil here. What line is that on? That's on this line. It's in there. Oil up there. Even so, it's fairly removed from a lot of the major population centers. There's a lot of oil and gas in the Bolden Planning Office. So maybe we end up buying the full permit just to harvest all that oil, which is then obviously going to be sold here because we're going to have way too much of it. Yeah. So we can put gas there, we can set up gas and oil here. 2 things of oil, 1 thing of gas, got a gas there, got another oil all the way over here. It's a bit of a hike. But yes, I will muse on what to do in between episodes. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in, guys.